into your home. Chen is here. I love that you're going to help us out here, Miss Pei. So you've got a few hacks.
Yes.
These are just easy shortcuts, but they look good, and they are things I've never seen before, so I love that.
Perfect. Holiday food hacks, and all you need are a couple of things that I want you to keep stocked in your fridge for the next few weeks so that you have them ready to go.
Right.
So the first thing I want you to put in your fridge are wonton wrappers. And I don't know how many of you keep these in your fridge, but they're always in my mom's fridge, and we are not going to do like gingerbread wontons today. We are going to do something a little bit different. So I want to show you different ways to use these items. So the key with these is they dry out really quickly. So if you do open up the package, you just want to keep like a damp towel over them as you're working with them. Now, I have a love-hate relationship with wonton wrappers because as a kid, my job was to separate them and line them up really evenly for my mother.
That's a good kid's job.
It really is, because it keeps them like busy for quite a while.
Yes.
But you can do things like you can make little raviolis. So you could, just at the grocery store, you could pick up some ricotta cheese, some pesto. Maybe you made it, but maybe you bought it in a jar. That's fine. Mix them together.
We're not judging.
Some like sun-dried tomato pesto with ricotta, for example. You can fold them up like this, like little wontons. You can fold them like you would regular ravioli as well. All you need to do.
So just pressing down the sides there.
So just to show you, for example, do you want to give me a little spoonful onto this square here?
I'm actually never mind.
So the great thing is treat it like fresh pasta, right? And
just
all you need is a little water to seal. That's going to be a really full one.
Sorry. I was just hungry.
I know you're hungry.
That's why I put too
and then
much
you can
in
even
there.
just like fold it over like that, and it just takes like 2 to 3 minutes to cook in boiling water. So that's a nice way. And people are always so impressed when you make something that's pasta-like. The other idea for wonton wrappers, you can make your own crackers.
Oh, these are wonton.
Yes. So just you can cut them up. You can do sweet and you could put some cinnamon and sugar on top. You could do a little salt, some paprika. So that really dresses up a nice little cheese platter. So again, another way to use it. Another way I like using them is making them into little cups. You just put them into the little muffin trays. Bake them off for a couple of minutes. Doesn't take long, and then you can fill them with hummus, spinach and artichoke dip, things like that. Throw some herbs over top. Really easy, quick, and simple. And someone says, "Did you make this?" You're like, "Yeah, I sure did."
Yes, I did.
Now, the next thing I want you to keep stocked in your fridge for the holidays and just in case people come over are liquid eggs in cartons. Saves you a lot of time and a lot of mess. You can get whole egg varieties. You can get egg white varieties for people who are watching what they eat a little bit more. I want to show you these ramen egg cups. Ramen, first of all, we're going to throw a little Asian into this. Not the best standing up party food, right? So this is what we're going to do. We've got some cooked ramen, and I'm sure you're all very familiar with this.
It screams of university.
It does. It really does. Cooks in like 2 minutes. You can also use leftover cooked spaghetti if you want. So the great thing is I'm using the Burn Bray Egg Creations, and what I love about it, it's pre-cracked and then pre-beaten, so you just have to pour it in, and you're not fishing out, those little bits of shell that you get when you have to crack a lot of eggs. So this would go in here, and it's kind of like a two-step to do these ramen egg cups, but they're great appetizers. So I've got a greased cookie sheet there. You would mix this up. Then what you would do is you just get your hands involved, and you can get the kids to do this part too if you want. And like anything that's a little bit sloppy, I find kids like them. And then you would just put them into the muffin tray. And you would bake this for about 5 minutes, and that's to set sort of your nest a little bit. And then after that, so what I use is I use one of the egg creations that has like mushrooms and spinach already in it, just to save me a little extra time. But you could also, add a little bit of like hot sauce to this. Add some herbs if you have it. Add some chopped green onion, a little sriracha, some sesame oil, sesame seeds. Really dress it up. And then what you would do is after you have all of your, you've put that in, let it bake a bit, you would pour the egg back in there, and then it looks like this when it's done. So you've got this really great.
That's cute.
You can make a head as well. Also perfect for breakfast because you can eat them at room temperature.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, eat them at room temperature, eat them cold. So quick and easy, because you want food hacks should be like fast, easy, and they should be really delicious.
And that's the whole point. So let's make it easier for our audience. You're all gonna take home a selection of egg creations thanks to Burn Bray. In there.
And you can get it with herbs and cheese. So the other thing too, so if you got the eggs in carton in the fridge, French toast, great to feed a crowd. And for parties, think about doing them like for dessert in the little mason jar cups. You can also do like tiny little ones. So you can bake off the French toast, and that will save you a lot of time. So in here, I'm just going to use, just for variety, we'll use the fat-free version. So that's just egg whites. And again, saving you the time and the mess of cracking your eggs. And then I would add a little bit of brown sugar. So again, very few ingredients. All of this, the whole idea of food hacks, it's got to be simple, right? It's got to be easy. And then some cinnamon.
A little bit of milk, some cinnamon.
And then what you would do is you would dip your bread in there, put it onto a tray.
Yeah.
And then you could bake it off, and then you would cut them up into quarters, and then you could put them into your jars. And so I've got, just as an example, lemon curd, some jam, dulce de leche. You can do whatever you want to make it really festive.
I love that.
Okay, so my hands are full of eggs.
Yeah, I know. I'll be your napkin girl.
Thank
whatever
you.
you need.
And then the next thing I want you to keep stocked in your fridge is some pizza dough. Fresh pizza dough that you can buy in the deli section. So all of this stuff is you'll find in the refrigerated section.
Yeah.
You can do not just pizzas, monkey bread.
Oh,
Herb and
that's
cheese.
what you made.
Yes.
Nice.
So with cheddar and herbs.
You made it in a bundt
Yep.
dish?
So you roll it up into little balls.
Yeah.
And then you could also put some butter over top. And then we've got little cinnamon
Those look
knots with a
good.
cream cheese dip. Great
Yes.
for parties. Another idea, little mini calzones.
Oh,
perfect for
nice.
parties, great for lunch as well.
I love that. You know what? Bread always plays well in my world. Just if you don't know
one
what
of
to
my
do,
favorite
just
things.
make something with bread. Nothing beats fresh bread.